Ah. Fuck it. Alright. But from here on out, does it show... Alright, I want that, but... I do need more... Fuck it. I need more rocks. 4. So how many do I have? 3. So how many do I have of these? 18. Oh, where did I get that from? Okay. Bro, I have absolutely no use for these. They made this big Twitter post about these films, but I'm just like, bro, I've done almost wishing that for people who have not missed something, like we can maybe exchange those for something else. I don't know. I also have not eaten yet, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stream, right? We're gonna experience the last bit of this event, and then we're gonna... I've been playing a lot of Currency War, and by a lot I mean I went back a couple times. I'm really trying to get back to that. I didn't realize I have pretty much a 5-day weekend, because tomorrow shouldn't be too bad. It'll still count tomorrow as a day off. Did I? No. Did I favorite Liberalia? I don't think I did. Oops. I don't know if I want to... Do we do ones and zeros or feelings? Yeah. I figured it was gonna be the other one, but I chose that one in the hopes that I was gonna be wrong. So she's not at that stage yet. It has to have a conclusive like thing behind it, like a rash. Like it has to be a closed-ended thing, not open-ended. 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Dang, I might have to actually stay rank 4 this time around. 590, 530, 60, 540. So you're at that that boost. Oh my god, I think I just gotta hold that for this one. 41. The only person I can probably challenge is the level 530 person. Oh, that one I could have did. I didn't even. All right, we got to get that person again somehow. Find them. $560, 60, 60, 80, 40. It used to be this guy in the back when we had our own arena lobby. It's good to see that he's thriving and still out here. Meanwhile, I gotta scrape Morrow. This is the only other person I could actually fight but lose to. So I don't know. I want to try that guy who's like fresh 500 and see, because I've been slacking on the cube. So if they have better cubes, then I might be in trouble. Nayuta. Oh wait, I think I should be okay. Connecting to the server for battle. Please wait a moment. I think that's the one I lost on the last time. I'm sorry, brother. How did she take out 5 of us? What? How was my day? 95% yes, and an unfortunate like it was a good day overall, but due to personal interactions or lack thereof with, it was a good day. Actually no, because I didn't even get to work out today. You know why? The gym was closed. I went there and I was gonna go hard. I was gonna go harder than I have been for the past, because I've been building some muscle, right? And I'm at a point where I'm comfortably able to do more than, or about 2 times what I used to do. So I was gonna like push the limits today, and then the gym was closed, and I said, I fell to my knees in a Walmart basically, but it was in my school. But I think the quality of today is great. So it's one of those first world problem days. Like, the day itself was phenomenal, right? But one little small thing that should have no bearing on the quality of the whole day was just an unfortunate dang, shoot, darn kind of things, right? Please shoot this thing. Please shoot that. Okay. How was your day? How did you fare in the trenches known as today for you? You understand? Hopefully I get to work out again soon. Unfortunately, actually, wait, maybe I can. Maybe Monday, because I have nothing on Monday. And Tuesday, because it's Veterans Day, and I didn't even think we had class off for that. Oh my god. So, we have class off. Alright, hold on. We gotta... Wait, can I replace her as my burst 2? Because I don't have the team anyways. But who would I use? Oh. Do I have no other burst 2s that are... Oh. Not really. Like, you have to use the duo. And I kind of don't want to. Alright. It was good. You finished language studies earlier, exercise, and I enjoyed video games. Same. Same. After I do the Nikke story, I will be on the lookout for my streamer who plays Dispatch to play Dispatch. And then I'm going to... I'll be playing just Honkai Star Rail for like the next... Probably this whole weekend. I have to do some ZZZ. I started getting Yidhari set up. And I'm not as behind as I thought I was going to be. I was like under the assumption that I was going to take at least a week to get everything like situated, considering I was like run dry after doing Lucia. But now I'm like, oh, I could be finished within the next 2 to 3 days. Alright, we gotta take these things out right now. Alright, cool. But yeah, basically this month is a big ass meme for me in my classes and my studies. So realistically, it's not even just this particular week has been really great, but it's like this whole month is gonna be one of those, because we're practically not in class. We have so many days off and so many like half days and so many like, well, not half days, but it's like, please shoot this thing. Oh my god. So like this week I had to move my schedule around. So now I have all these days off. And then next week I'm only out for 3 of the days. Like I'm actually out and about doing stuff for about 3 of those days. And then I have what, 2 weeks, if that. Let me see. Let me check the old schedule. Yeah, next week is free. The week after is Guild War, and that's the only full week that I have. And I need to actually prep. So maybe this weekend I just get ready to do Guild War. And oh, we lost our burst 1 and burst 3. Do we have, what element is that? Do I need? I might have to. You getting FIFA 23 to play this weekend? You was playing Mass Effect 1 and 3 earlier as well. Feels good. Feels good to be able to do those things, right? I want to see if I can coerce my mother into doing Chinese. There's a restaurant that we go to. Oh, that's... we can probably survive without... I don't know if coerce is the right word. Hold on, let me make sure that it's not a fucking... I think the idea is what I'm looking for, but not necessarily the word itself. Oh yeah, we're not we're not gonna coerce anyone. Oh, everybody's dead. All right, let me see. I think I need to change. I'm trying to convince my mother. I think it'd be fun, but it wouldn't make any sense considering we're doing we're cooking Thanksgiving stuff later. Anyways, maybe not. Back to DOA afterwards. Oh wait, fuck! I have to change the team out. What element are those things? Iron? So I need wind, right? Are there any wind characters in the... There's just one? Oh my god, the rest suck. What? They did that shit knowingly. That means I have to use... Okay. What a joke. Alright. I could probably stream DOA one of these days. Maybe. But we'll have to see. I might do some DOA 6 again. I think, despite the connection problems, I just have to... I might just have to go back into, like, how I dealt with DOA 6 at the time. Oh, there's the only person who's capable of dealing with the fucking things. I might do some more, but I don't know if I'd stream it. I think I'll just play like offline. Or not offline, but like off stream. Jesus Christ, why does it take her 10 years to reload? Oh my goodness, hold on. I need to give her the reload cube because... Why did it take her like... Oh, I also have this. Oh, we can't reset skills anymore. Oh, God. And she's the only... You know what? Maybe we just don't, like, clear it. I don't know. Because this is just not... You've been practicing Raido? You told the Brad Wong lately super stuff. Brad Wong is really fun when you can get him to work. I would love to like learn him. I think the characters I'd really like to like branch out and learn is Tamaki still. Brad Wong obviously is really fun, but I don't know. I'd have to like really consider that. Oh, goodbye. Alright, maybe we don't... I don't think we clear this one. We need a wind unit for this before we're able to... I'm not gonna, like, sweat it. I think if I could also, I'd probably learn Ayane. Mila... I think I'd be really good at Mila. And then maybe Tamaki's awesome, yeah. Play some Kokoro with those characters in 5 and 6. Oh, okay. Bro, so dangerous, gets spawned a stupid amount of mix-up and moves. Yeah, once you get him started. Like, if you don't go against characters that have answers to his moves, every character has an answer, but they don't have an easy answer, right? Like, characters like Tengu has 2 PP maybe, or she could, like, backflip kick, but those aren't true mids, right? So, depending on what Brad likes to do, Tengu has answers, but they're very slow answers, right? And Brad is a slow character, too. Characters like Hayabusa has quick, fast, easy answers to Brad, for example. Strong characters like Elliot have really strong answers to Brad as well. Slower characters like Raido maybe doesn't. Kokoro doesn't have tracking moves, so maybe she'll struggle. But I mean, Kokoro still has a lot of good options. Like, she's super or not plus, but she's safe on a lot of her stuff to make up for not having like tracking options. I mean, she's got 2 tracking moves, right? 2 good tracking moves. Mariposa, I think... Alright, so the thing about Lisa, I think I could be good at Lisa. but I really don't want to play Lisa. I like tricky characters, so Lisa would be like right up my alley. Ayane could be tricky, but you don't primarily play her that way. But a character that's fundamentally tricky is like my thing. You can attack in 10 different directions, yeah. You know, I love watching Brad, especially. Like, when XCal picked him up, I know Chosen One played him for a little bit. Maleficent played Brad, right? In DOA 5? Oh, I need this bad. Alright. Is it time for the event now? I think I'm not gonna do any optimizations just yet. We're just gonna Hoodless One DOA 6 with Brad Diddy. Man. I remember him learning Brad. He's been dabbling in Lei Fang and Hitomi some too. Remember Slybass, remember Jaeger and Rig, Knock Tengu and fucking Neo Tengu, bro. Just good days. What does Jaeger go by now? It was like Dracarius, I think. Dracarys or Dracarius, one of those. Because I know he goes by that when he played. Well, last time I saw him, he played. Oh wait, hold on, I don't want to do this yet. Last time I saw him, he played. It was a Soul Cal under that name. But that was like a long time ago. I don't know if he's still like... How many of these do I have? Alright. Nocturne of the Beastly Neo Tengu. He's one of the only Neo Tengu representatives that we had. If Codemaster was able to attend tournaments, Codemaster would be so dominating, I think. But we don't know. I know Sweet Revenge played, but Sweet Revenge, you know, he didn't play after they removed Genfu from the game. Same with Theologica, he didn't like. No, who was it? Yeah, Theologica he didn't like. He went to Nico. All right, let's remember, Marion was going to transform. Oh shit. Okay. And yeah. Damn, I don't remember him playing. I remember him winning the last DOA 6 tournament, but I didn't remember it was with Brad. It's been some time. Oh, so this is what they were talking about. Huh? Be it Raptures or why not? That was a problematic line, I think. I gotta watch that again if it's available somewhere. I remember when XCal was using Bass before Bass got Giga nerfed for no good reason other than, hey, stop that. Stop winning. I was gonna, completely irrelevant to Nikke, I was watching or waiting to watch Aqua Twister and Hoodless, their first to 10, and I was gonna watch it on stream. Okay, so she doesn't get a new form, she's still this. I was hoping that she would get, like, because she's good now, right? And it's like, okay, I believe you. That's what I was hoping for, like a new, like, This is fine still. Little disappointed, but that's okay. Like very little. It's like 0.02% disappointment. Like it's not even worth like mentioning, but it's like I understand. Oh, you saw it on Free Step Dodge channel? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll probably watch it there. Oh, did it individually transform? Yes, she did. I didn't even think of her as a centipede when she does like the second transformation. She teleport behind you, nothing personal, kid? Yeah. Particle disassembly and reassembly. Interesting. Oh, it's like the lore. You know how raptors disappear mid-fight and then reappear? Oh my goodness. I got it. I want to see this. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh my. Okay, please. We gotta get the screenshots ready. I forgot what game I'm playing. We gotta have this ready. What? Rust? Huh? We don't get to see Haran often either. Okay, so everybody has been Thanos snapped out of. Chain now you played 5 and 6 after. Good luck. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say that. I wanted to say it as like, please don't say Goddess of Victory, actually. Goddesses of Victory. Talk about the main kit. First of all, I'm going to attack my friend because he sent memes in the Discord about disappearing into dust. First of all, I have to beat his ass. This is very important. Second of all, I have to fight Shift Up. We have to go. We have to go there. Oh. The notion of defeat enters her mind. Speechless. I was speechless. Aw.
あなた方3名はできるだけ戦場から離れた場所で待機してください。まさか戦闘は最小限にするということですか？エデンの防衛は捨てていますし、シールド展開の必要もありません。私たちを戦線に投入しない理由はクイーンにぶつけるためです。間違いなく消耗戦になります。こちらが失うものの方が多いはず。しかしクイーンは必ず地上に落ちる。その能力は未知数です。誰にも分かっておりません。相手にできる戦力があるとすればあなた方の他にない。ですから万全の状態を保ってください。それまで座して見ていろというのかね。そうなります。誰もが命がけで戦っている時にそんなことは。あなた方には果たすべき大業があるのです。梅雨払いは私たちにお任せを。
What? What the fuck? Who? What? What? Huh. Have you guys ever gotten a message from someone on Discord that you just don't recognize? But it's I don't know who this is.
ねえ、きっとキングさえ使えればお嬢様お一人で十分だったのだが、やむをえ今回は譲ってやるのだ。ただし絶対勝つのだ。お前たちを信じるのだ。
必ず。
かしこまりました、お嬢様。ジャイマ、これは。
Are we gonna get a picture of how bad this is? Well, I mean, we've seen her ripped a bit, right? Like ripped to not shreds, but just almost split in half.
まったくいいご身分なのだ。クイーンは地上に落ちたのだ。早く行って奴の首を取るのだ。
言うまでもない。行くとしようか。クラウンもご無事ですか？
ああ、心配いらないのだ。獅子奮陣の大
That is not what happened.
少しお休みいただいているだけなのだ。ぐずぐずしてたら休み終わったお嬢様がクイーンの首を取ってしまうのだ。手柄を奪われたくなければ急ぐのだ。
それはたまらないね。急ぐとしよう。
さっさとするのだ。
行ってくる。
勝つのだ。必ず絶対に絶対に絶対に勝つのだ。分かってるのだ。
A warm thumbs up.
医務室を使うのだ。
はい、私が見ましょう。
なよと。
ラプンツェルには及びませんが、処置を済ませてから エデンへ運びましょう。
This is true.
お嬢様、
心配はいりませんわ。
分かっております。
Yeah, I gotta do crunch time for Guild War. I've been a bit slacking, but I have.
戦いは専門外でございます。
I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna have the associate weapon, not even close, because I don't even have my opus max out. So, what are things that I can do? We have Katselia uncapped. Both Eternals are maxed.
これ
これは
タリズとも一度
いけません、お嬢様。私などには。
チャイムにしか
Uh-oh. Pilgrim Chime? Like, we're gonna get, like...
チャイムは私の秘書であり最も素晴らしいクラウン王国の
かしこまりました。いいえ、必ずやり遂げてご覧に入れます。
信じていますわ。チャイム。
はあ、ヒロ、行くのだ。
ラユタでしたよね。クラウンのことどうかお願いします。私にいるべき場所を教えてくれた本当に大切な方なの。
Imagine she, like, kills her.
お願いします。受けたまわりました。責任を持って治療に当たり
Very late.
さあ、私たちも行きましょう。もう少しの辛抱です。私の全力を持って命をつなぎ止めてみせましょう。あゆた、なぜ距離を置こうとするのです。なぜ並び立とうとしないのですか。喋ろうとしないでください。今は安静に。恐れですか。多くを知りながら決められないのですか。ただ遠くから。
So this information we're not knowing about something here. We're missing something.
いかにも私は恐れている。知りすぎるのも考えものですね。何かあれば全ては自分のせいという気がして、そうして決めかねています。上辺だけですがね。返す言葉もありません。何言った。見ているだけでは変えられません。何も知っています。
I can't imagine laughing like this while tired. She's gonna start crying, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
ちょっと親切にしてあげるだけで何でもホイホイ出しちゃって甘いわ。甘すぎるのよ。やっぱり私は
Right? She's gonna start crying, right?
ついてるわ。
I just think of like the Gojo face.
期待されると照れてしまいますね。決して崩壊することのないように。
Oh, that was just the first. We're likely going right into another fight, right? Or are we gonna do, yeah. There's usually only like 3 to 4 story parts here instead of like the, what, 5 to 7. And then we were gonna do the last 2 to finish up the event today. And then I'm just gonna be on Star Rail mostly. I'm wondering if I should eat my food for this or if I should save it, because I can cook tomorrow, but
私出ていくわ。そうですか。イサベルに脱出ルートのことは聞いていますか？
dash route.
知ってたの？ええ。私が検討したルートですから。そうだったの。お気をつけて。口外してほしくない情報は多いですが、もう口封じは意味がないでしょう。どうするかはあなたが決めることです。引き止めないの？止めてほしいのですか？さあ。人質扱いしていたにもかかわらず、随分助けていただきました。ありがたいことですが、それ以上は望めません。そう？仲間でしょ？最後まで付き合ってぐらい言えるんじゃない？私はそのようにこびた話し方をします。
Saccharine? That's a new word I've never seen before in my entire life. Let's see. Sweet? Yeah. Yeah, it's not just sweet. It's super sweet. It's sweeter than sugar. Interesting. It's excessively sweet or sentimental. So, all right. Interesting.
それに他人に命を懸けろと強いることなどできません。自分の命の価値は自分自身が決めるものです。じゃああなたたちはここでかけるってことでいいの？これが命の使い時ってこと？はい、そう決めました。セシル、はっきり言わせてもらうけど、逃げて体勢を立て直してからまた戦った方がいいんじゃない？チャンスなんて今だけじゃないでしょ？いいえ、今しかありません。私たちが恐れられている時にしかできないことは多いですから、一度退けばこちらの限界を知られます。それに今クイーンは大きなダメージを受けています。次もここまで追い詰められる。
She had to have seen the Modernia thing from where she is, right? I mean, you only got one shot. This is what we were fighting for, right? Humanity. Or something.
なぜでしょうね。あなたが言った通り、私たちは全員おかしいからかもしれません。
The breathing is just not it in my ears. I wonder what Dorothy would be able to do. Yeah, we knew she wasn't gonna be like that. If Dorothy actually pulls up. Ah. my goodness.
何やってんのよ私。具合はいかがですか？死にそうではありませんわね。あくまで応急処置です。本格的な治療にはエデンの設備が必要でしょう。立てますか？
その必要はない。
ヨハン、なぜここに？エデンは？
あとは彼女たちの判断に任せる時だ。私がするべきことは一つしか残っていない。仙人、行け。
私は
行きたくないのか？行け。仮に問題が起きようと、計画が全て失敗しようと、必ず繋いでくれる者がいる。
Someone will see it
失
through.
敗の責任をお前一人で背負う必要はない。
しかし私は今まで多くの人々を父に飛び込ませてきました。そう、まるで選ぶことができると言わんばかりに。私は彼らの誇りを利用した。選択はいつも誰かにさせてきた。
Interesting.
私は傍観者にしかなれない。何一つ決める勇気もなく、知識があることを盾に犠牲になることを他人に選ばせてきた。せめて卑劣な傍観者としての責任を取らねばなりません。その意志を継いで次に備えるために。
I see.
あゆた、申し訳ありませんが、何のお話かわかりませんわね。
共に戦いたいのではないのか、お前の仲間たちと。
私は戦いたい。
戦いたい。
行け。肩を並べて戦ってこい。
私などが、私にそんな資格は。
Why does she have such low esteem?
共に戦うことに
Is it because
資格など
she was saying,
いりません。
right? She sent her clones out to die, not because that they had any other choice, but her understanding or her knowledge that she got. And now she's like, if everyone fails here, I have the knowledge to give to the next generation. Hmm.
ある程度は同じ意見だ。お前がここで負うべき責任は失敗した後のことではない。ここで勝つことへの責任だ。何かあっても後を継ぐ者がいる。だから今だ。今この場に全てをかけろ。仲間が全てをかけているとき、お前も同じようにかける。それが戦友というものだ。
旦那、私が旦那と出会っていたのは、もしかしたら
持っていけ。
アンチェインド。
どこにどう使おうと無駄玉にだけはするな。
これは責任があまりにも重大な。
ここはお前が選択するべき時だ。誰かに決めさせようとするな。セシル、医務室を開けておけ。ニケを一点送る。
了解。本気でやるとは思わないで。あ、祈りの効果が落ちてしまいました。片付きましたね。さあ、旅を続けましょう。 十分。次はクイーンを。どうして今までの反応。
Oh my god, Alright, that was a fucking jump scare. Shit. Talkative. We better kill him right now. DOA time? The sound scared you? Yeah, it got me too. Oh.
やめてください。使い物にならなくなったらどうするつもりですか？ミラ。私の指示通りマリアンを無事に。無事の定義は見直す必要がありそうですが、とにかくうまく確保してくれました。本当にこれがクイーンの。
Why is he believing Mirror though? What hold does Mirror have on?
その通りです。クイーンは老朽化していますから。何よりクイーン自身のご命令でしょ。私にクイーンの。
There's no way he believes fucking Mirror.
では仕方ありませんね。聞けるのはヘレティックかそれに匹敵する行為の。とにかく万一にも傷つけない。
No, because Mirror wants her for something else.
どのような影響があるか。
But even Nihilist was like, yeah, we can't hear her. Liberalia also said, yeah, we can't hear her. But I guess if nobody likes Chatterbox.
本来の計画通りしっかりと保護してください。それどころか恐れ知らずにも盗み食いしようとしていたとか。大変なことをしてしまいましたね。クイーンに知られれば頭が吹き飛ぶ程度では済まないでしょう。見捨てられてしまうかもしれませんね。わかりましたか？それほど重大なのです。今までのことは取り計らっておきますから、これ以上は絶対に危害を加えないことです。クイーンに認められて声を聞きたいのでしょう。分かった。心しておく。ええ。くれぐれもお願いしますね。あとはそういうの。アンチェインドは見つかりましたか？どの体にあるのかは分かった。そうですか。あなたも知っているかもしれませんが、クイーンにとってボディよりも脳の衰えの方が深刻な問題です。クイーンがリリスの脳に自分の情報を上書きした後、
Interesting.
攻撃を受け続けているのです。
So what you're saying is, I feel like if they release Lilywise, right, she would be the absolute strongest, most broken character we'd ever have access to. We thought the whole burst 1, burst 2, burst 3 thing with Red Hood was strong. Like, she's going to have some of the most ridiculous kit that we've seen in any video game ever.
当然クイーンが敗北することはありませんが
If they
リスクを排除しておく方がいい
get
です。
Lilywise back and say the queen replaces its body and mind with Marion, I feel like Lilywise would be more than strong enough, unless they nerf her and be like, yeah, I didn't have control of my body for this time period and I was already sick before I died.
解決できればようやく真のクイーンが生まれるのです。クイーンが地上に降り立った以上、これからはもっと仕事を急いでください。
わかった。
返事はいいですね。あら、来たようです。では、私はここで。
She's the type to say Goki Genyo. She's the type to say, man.
分かっていますね。マリアンには傷一つつけないこと。
What's the term? What's the
心して
word?
おいてください。
Hold on. What? What is the translation that English like translators like to use with that word, Gokigenyo? It's like, it's a very old phrase that you don't really see anymore. You're to cherish her dearly and keep her safe.
わかっている。よく覚えておく。
ト
With eyes burning with wrath.
ーカティブ。生きて帰れ。
Talkative.
思うでないぞ。絶対に許しません。
Wow, this is the most energetic I've seen him. Oh, this is the Nihilister. Yeah. Snow White, get your revenge. I mean, you kind of already did, but... Oh, God. I mean, did he really think he would take on 3 pilgrims, bro? He struggled against Snow White alone, right?
お前は口が動きすぎる。ラプンツェル、マリアの具合は重度の外傷です。コアの出力もかなり落ちています。運べるか。今は別の問題がありますね。
Indivilia. Oh, the queen. Oh my God, she's here. Cause like I know Indivilia was melted away, but like, was she? I like how they had to have Snow White just standing like that. It's like, who do we have in this one this time? The White Pilgrims stand before the Jet Black Queen. We know what the black and white terms actually mean, right? But, you know.
その首もらい受ける。これで終わりです。クイーン。
So we're gonna have 2 back-to-back battles, and then we're gonna have the epilogue, I guess,
私は寝るから。
of like this part. Oh, I gotta get on Uma Musume today too. And I gotta get on Girls Frontline. Oh wait, this is the last... Okay, we're probably not gonna get that back to back.
ナユタに言ってたことと違わない？何がでしょう？マリアンのこと。ナユタには次のクイーンって言って、トーカティブにはクイーンの次の。
She's technically not lying. It's just that the... How do I say... The means to the end is different. So, if she believes that... If she convinced Nayuta that Marion is just gonna be birthed as the new queen, like, she will be reconstructed from the ground up as like the new queen and everyone follows her orders, that's one interpretation. But for her to be like Chatterbox, she's gonna be the new vessel for the queen, rather than her turning into the queen herself. The queen takes over Marion's body, mind, and uses her as a vessel as a new queen. So technically she's not incorrect, but the information that she gives both parties is certainly Ah. What? What? Okay. Oh no. Who was Chatterbox again? They mentioned this way early and I do not remember. Okay. But why? Ariana, the show, like, it's like Masaka, like it's impossible. Like what? Well, yeah, but like why? Why would he believe someone like you? Oh, I mean, so that is an absolute fact. But she still wants her to be the new queen. But like why? Okay. Plot holes are being filled. Cuts. There's plenty cuts. Every time I hear that, that's what I think about. What are they doing? Well, she disappeared into air quotes nothingness. Oh yeah, there's also that, I guess. Aquacious one. Jesus, what are these words? How do I explain this one? This word here is French, but it's not usually used in this context. It's actually well, it's a third person plural present subject or subjunctive form of pouvoir means to be able to or can. So in the sense that she uses it here, I'm just trying to understand how to, like, subject to the whims of more, I'm not even sure how to pronounce French word like this. I never took French. More able. That's pretty much how I think it's supposed to be.
すでに離脱している可能性もあります。強く同意します。特殊個体トーカティブは脅威ではありません。
Personette. I think of that, and then what did she say? Loquacious one. I'm gonna try and add that to my diction. Loquacious.
それは2戦2勝だからまあそうかも。もしいざとなったら
コアの直列接続は使用しません。リスクが高すぎます。
万が一の話だよ。万が一の。
チャイム、緊張ですか？
そんなことあるはずがないのだ。
では。
Oh, that's the camel. I don't remember if the camel was the same or not. I think it was closely or loosely the same as it was before, but the old camel and the old Naita were... I know old Naita was very different, but still hope that they use that for another character. What is she doing?
いいざまだ。黙りなさい。巨大化もできなくなってんのか？こりゃ今の俺でも勝てるかもしれねえな。失礼。
God, I love this theme a lot.
制御が効かないのです。それはそうと、私の尻尾が見えましたか？見えなかったでしょ？そういうことですから。冗談はやめておいた方がいいでしょう。いいから腕一本よこせよ。再生さえできりゃ手伝ってやるからさ。今の状態じゃ助けたくったって助けようがね。俺も偉大なるお母様に尻尾振って中堅みてえに従いてんだけどな。お前みたいなさ。あなたは戦いに参加することもできない道家でいることがお似合いです。これからもそのままでいてください。お前自信あんのかよ。あいつらを一人で相手にする自信がさ。クイーンの前で他に恐れるべきものなどありません。マジですげえな。支配の力ってやつは。
Huh? Oh, well, I'll be. She's not gonna go off in anger because she's like, the queen is with us.
あんなに自分勝手だったお前がこんないい子ちゃんになる。人間もどき。どれで？あチビにガラクタにクソ仙人じゃねえか。あいつらお前を倒しに来てるんだぜ。どういうことかわかるか？あんな寄せ集めの雑魚どもで相手になるって思われてんだぞ。どこで何してきたんだよ。あんな奴らに舐められるなんてさ。マジでお笑いだ。仲間同士の戦いは禁止だって言われてるだろ。忘れたのか？それよりあいつらだ。
I like the face of disgust Indivilia has.
自分の首でも洗ってけよ。冥福ぐらいは祈ってやるぜ。
God, her design is still, every time I see it, it's just so good. I just love black and gold though. And then just the themes and the song, just everything about it. It's just,
いいでしょう。ちょうどよかった。
it's very distinct.
苛立ちをぶつける相手が欲しかったところです。
Does she know that she has the... Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
下流ですね。
So, give me a second. Okay.
私が先に行くのだ。え、チャイム？一人で何を？行くのだ、ドロンベ。チャイム、待ってください。なんでそんな無茶な。貴様、インディビリア。
Her revenge arc.
よくもお嬢様のお体に傷を。その罪、賠償を持っても償えぬのだ。この手で必ず。
I mean, you better after saying that, and after she took your head last time. Come on. Their voice actresses went hard, also.
そんなに興奮したら。
誰かと思えば、あなたには借りを作ったままでしたね。ここで返すとしましょう。
そうだ、そうやって笑うがいい。必ず私の首を狙ってくる。それが貴様の性質なのだ。変わり映えもなくこの首を切ろうとするはず。攻撃を見切ってかわすような才は私にはない。ただ己の読みを信じるのみ。
Oh. Look at Chime. She's so tiny. Alright. I really like the night theme that they had. Like, it's not, how do I say, 90% of like the overall design, but you see like the themes and the inspirations in each. Hold on. Oh my goodness. But like you see like, you know, the night shoes, this here, that's not over here, like the helmet and the neck part, which easily broke, I guess, against the tail where her neck had been.
この瞬間こそ千載一遇の時。インディビリア、お嬢様が私に預けてくださった誇り高き力、味わうといいのだ。
All right. I'm not gonna take a screenshot of this. Oh Jesus! I kind of want to because she doesn't have the helmet on, but I'm not like this is just I'll just I don't know. You see the thumbs up too. It's kind of funny. Fuck. I'm not gonna do that. God damn it. Take it gloriously. Oh! Oh, that's so cool though. We'll take one of this. Oh, okay, but you gotta make sure she's dead. Oh, oh my god. This is like the Ralph. Oh fuck. Too small. This is like the Ralph meme when he's got like the Yu-Gi-Oh arm disc thing, the dual disc. It just reminds me of like Tamari in Naruto Ninja Storm, which she does like her fan attacks, and in the wind, like it just reminds me of that one. Who lays bare on the ground? Okay, what if Nikke got a Senran Kagura-esque kind of game? Or they can even go like the Samurai Dynasty Warriors route too. They could. I'd rather they don't, but I prefer it like Senran Kagura, if anything. Otto.
どうしろってんだよ。使えない。おかげさまでな。
Okage-sama did that. Yeah, it's like it's not directly what she's saying, but it's kind of like pretty much what she's saying. Oh, she doesn't know. She still got the body? Oh, no? Alright.
ちょっと時間稼ぐための犬死にだろうがな。それでも戦うしかねえ。命令なんだ。嫌とも言えねえ。死ぬ気で戦えってさ。偉大なるお母さん。なあ、俺たちはこういう存在なんだ。
What is the link between her and the queen then? Why don't they sever that link? And then she can be good now, and then everybody can be like, okay, I believe you.
せめて私を逃がすために盾にぐらいなりなさい。
待てよ、考えてみたら
あ
俺はこいつに食われてる。俺の武装までくれて生き返らせてやったのに裏切られたんだよな、俺は。
eat her
聞こえないのですか。
そのくせこいつは
so we're gonna have a bigger problem
ど
then
うして俺に怒鳴ってんの？なんで俺に命令できるの？
if she gets her powers.
この役立たず。いいから動くのです。
ああ、気に入らねえな。
あ
なあ、お前、俺の飯になれ。
Okay. Deserved. But this is going to have some very problematic implications going forward, though. Imagine Nihilista decides to fight back with both fire and electric, right? Then what? What then? I gotta upload that video tonight also. I just gotta hope that the video software that I have is good enough and doesn't like lower the quality. I think that was my issue with like the Street Fighter videos. Like I have some Street Fighter videos I wanted to upload still. However, the quality, like the FPS went down, and then like the quality of the videos went down too. So it's like,
うん。
衰弱しています。放置しては危険です。それにこのありさまを見せるべきではないでしょう。
boy.
さあ、早く。後のことはお任せください。でも、ニヒリスターがやつと戦いになったら勝ち目。大丈夫です。信じてください。タロス、頼みます。演算中、了解。退却します。どうでしたか、食事。
クソみてえにまずくって。
それにしては血色がいいようです。断ち切れたんですか？
Huh? Oh, but why?
だってムカつくだろこいつ。ああ、もうなくなった。
Wait, like all? No way.
生まれ持った定めを自らの力で打ち破るとは実に見事です。
That's why they pointed at Individually, but why?
どうや
さあな。
激しい感情に任せて打ち勝つと考えるしかありませんが、思ったよりお粗末なものなのでしょうか。 クイーン。
んなわけねえだろ。俺が強えだけ
All right.
まあ、そこは認めざるを得ません。それでどうするのです？
だ。分かりきったことだろ。
I mean, she still wanted to do that.
クイーンをぶっ殺す。
そうですか。安心します。
No, that was her goal since the very beginning of the game, right? Since chapter 20... Was it 3 or 24?
今頃あいつらクイーンとやり合ってんだろ。手を貸してやるから俺には攻撃すんなってさ。
それについては言っておかねばならないことがあります。私の分身もこの戦いに加わっていたのですが。
なんだ。
旗入れはよくありません。
Oh.
ナヨタの分身たちはもうここにはいません。
Wiped out.
状況が悪いの。そのようだ。これほどまでに単純な強さというものは初めて見せられたね。
Just cut the wires. Cut this up here. Okay.
今まで様子を見ていただけだというのか。よほど自分に自信がないようだね。
Oh, Scarlet too? Okay.
二人とも
And Rapunzel.
こ
Alright.
のまま消耗戦を続けていては私たちに勝ち目はありません。いいや、必ず勝つ。現実味のない話だが、そうだ。乗るか乗らないか、どちらかにしておくれ。姉を使いましょう。ここでか。確かに迎撃兵器を落とした今が使い時かもしれないね。時間を稼いでください。誘導は私がします。なんとも難しい頼み事だ。
That's pretty good. Was this the elevator? I'm just looking at the environments. I remember a lot of these backgrounds and where they were. Damn, wasn't this like the very first? No, this was actually kind of recent, wasn't it? This is not the Ferris wheel.
着弾します。二人ともこちらへ。
A second horizon line. Ah! Brad is so fun, but you need so much practice. Yeah, Brad is it's very tricky.
これでも。いやはや、本当に無尽蔵ということかい？無限のものなどない。続けるぞ。おう。切って切って切り続ければ、いつかは切り切れるであろう。はい、必ずここで倒します。
Here comes Nihilist there. Yeah, we're not done though. We're gonna look at the last. Yeah, they're not gonna hold me today. Nah. I am not going to get hoed. Not today.
No迷うことはありません。 皆が全てをかけるとき、私も共に全てをかける。
Okay, I only want to buy 10 of these right now.
Isabel, Hara, 忘れはいたしません。決して。 信じるのです。王は必ず勝利します。ちょっと失礼いたします。ですよ。では早速一杯。 はやりに行くとするかね。クイーンの再生能力は私たちの想像をはるかに上回るものです。いくら攻撃をかわし続けてもこちらが決め手を持たないのであれば削り合いへともつれ込み敗北は必然となります。しかも100年余り宇宙を漂っていたのですが、どれほどの力を蓄えているかは未知数
で、何が言いたいんだ。
再生能力を封じる必要があります。
So you knew how to do it and didn't tell anybody?
毒を盛ること。しかし並大抵の器ではクイーンに届くことさえなく、
ならどうしろって。クソ仙人さんよ、俺のことを信じられるってのか。
Oh, I see.
信じて構いませんか。
I see.
もっと信用できるやつに。
Oh, they're gonna give her Lilith's body, Lilith Weiss.
それはその通りです。
Oh.
あなたのお好きなように。
Oh.
てめえはマジでクソったれだ。何もかも思い通りに動いて嬉しいか。だがこれだけはよく覚えとけよ。こうすることを選んだのは
絶対に忘れはしません。
Oh, gee. No, let's look at her. Oh my god. Beautiful, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Give me a version of this character that does not suck, please. I love the expression so much. I just love the eyes. She's got the air vents. Sababa, old hag. Is that what she said? Oh. These? As if to embrace a child she has not seen for a long time. Doesn't she still have Lola Weiss's body in her though?
死爆した。しかしなぜ回復させるためか。あれは。
Huh. Oh wait, I want to take it without this. Why did I do that? Alright.
今のはまさか再生能力を封じました。今が好機です。ナユタ、どういうことだ。自分の手を汚さない卑劣な手を使いました。
Oh, okay. Okay. Is this gonna expand to be a bigger picture? I wonder if I should just wait.
そうか。いつまで聞くかはわかりません。今こそ全ての力を。全員動かないでください。車線クリア。
3時間。
あ
エレンの槍。発射。
Oh my goodness. Oh, good old Scarlet. That's her battle pose actually when she's like firing behind cover.
認めたくはありませんが、本当に怪物のようです。
怪物。
使える手段はすべて使った。あとは勝て。
お任せよ。持参しておいて。
Please give us an animation.
全くです。最初から戦っていたような口ぶりですね。もっと早く動いてくれ。今まで遊んでいたとでも。これでも私なりに飛び回って。
All right, please focus on that.
戦闘中だ。
Yeah.
守護は後にしろ。まだまだ戦場には慣れておらぬようだ。
Verily.
遅れた分は取り戻してくださいね。当然です。最善を尽くしましょう。行くぞ。エンカウンター。
Are we gonna get like a specialized boss fight for this? Give us like a special, please. Please do it. Don't be like some. Oh, that is so fucking cool. Holy fuck. Destroyed in an instant. Can I do that again, please? We got it on the stream though. We got it on the stream. Liberalio has been nowhere to be found also.
再生能力は確かに抑えているはず。なぜまだ。申し訳ありませんが、今しばらく時を稼いでください。もう休みたくなったのかい。まったくのんきなものだね。本気を出せ。休むのは少しだけですよ。
Oh my god.
いいですね。そんな風に思われているのですか。はとにかく切り札があるのです。決め手にはならずとも隙は作れる。
Okay, we have this already.
あなた方の命をここで燃やし尽くします。罪の重みはすべてこの身で背負いましょう。お待たせしました。
Oh.
よし、行こう。苦痛も絶望のない世界、ガーデン・オブ・シャングリラ。頼む。セブンス・ドワーフレディ。まばゆい希望を。ついに。ついに私たちが。 何一体何なの。トロシリリーバイス。いいえ、リリーバイスはもういません。死者は二度と帰らない。何者です、あなたは。それが誰の姿か分かっているのですか。答えは。答えなさい。答えは。答える気がないなら殺します。その姿で私の前に立った。死に値してあまりある行いです。ドロシー、セシル、無事でしたか。
負傷者たちを回収する。負傷ではない者いるかもしれない。
私も手伝うわ。
頼む。エデンの光学迷彩は正常に回復している。だがこれほどの騒ぎだ。ラプチャーどもが押し寄せてくるだろう。残存戦力でエデンの防衛を行う。2日しのぎきれれば問題ないはずだ。
わかりました。信じられないことになりましたわね。
お嬢様、我々は勝ったのでございますか。
まだわかりません。極めつけるのは早いですわ。
お嬢様、決めつけるでございます。
あれからみんなどうなったの。
インヘルトが全滅している。
全滅って。
ノアの脳はブレインシェルターに保管されている。イサベルとハランは戦死した。マリアンはコアを失い昏睡している。生きてはいるようだが、いつ何が起こるかは予想できない。ヘレティックである以上、治療の根本、本人の再生力に頼るしかない。ラプンツェルは頭の一部を除いて粉砕された。脳だけは回収している。グレンも大破した。損傷が激しく、脳を取り出せていない。最も危険な状態だ。ナヨタも軽くない傷を負った。だが力を解放して防御力が上がっていたのか、致命傷は免れたようだ。遠くないうちに復帰できるだろう。スノーホワイトはボディが両断されていた。だが綺麗に切断されていたため、最も軽傷で済んだとも言える。セシルの修理が終わればすぐにでも復帰するだろう。以上だ。
ヨハン、
口を塞いでいろドロシ。今はお前と話す気分ではない。10分間の休憩とする。
接合は完了しました。皮肉な話ですが、切断面が綺麗で簡単でした。具合は大丈夫ですか。
何もかも。
思い出したとは何のことですか。
お姉ちゃんのことだ。セシル、
はい。
強い武器と装備をくれ。今のままではお姉ちゃんに勝てない。出せるものはない。好きにしてくれ。
知っていましたか。エデンにはあなた方、つまりパイオニア専用と言っても過言ではない兵器や装備のプランがあります。もしいつか共闘できる時が来たら、 それを送るつもりでした。ヨハンが直々に進めていた計画です。
なぜこの戦いに出さなかった？
あくまで計画ですから。
完成はいつになる？
あなたが協力的であれば2週間で足ります。
分かった。よろしく頼む。
こちらこそ。
お姉ちゃん。レッドフード。
I had my hand over my mouth the entire time. This is fucking terrible. Holy fucking shit. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Everybody is fucking dead. This is the absolute worst fucking case scenario. Oh my god. If I could have done this whole story, what was it, Wednesday? Oh, I would have done it. I would have fucking done it. God fucking damn it, bro. Holy shit. I don't know where to start. I do not know where to start. Okay. First of all, I want to address Snow White calling her big sister, actually. They didn't say that in the translation in English, but they said that in Japanese. This is so fucked. So I have to I may have mentioned it in passing. Y'all remember when I had just said that if they released Lilyweiss as a character, she'd be the most broken character that any game has ever seen? The second I saw her appear, I had hope. I had hope in my eyes and in my heart. So that is so hard right now. Poyo, when you said that, I chuckled quietly to myself. Because did you see also that Scarlet got the round 2? I wanted to say something when it happened, but I decided to wait until the end. So for those who may not know the lore, when Scarlet was her edgy self, she would always challenge Lilyweiss to a fight. No, what did she say? They wanted her to join the Goddess Squad, but she arrogantly refused. She was going through her Sasuke arc at the time, and she was saying that I will fight the strongest person on the team. And what happened was that Lilyweiss punched her so hard in her stomach that she fucking passed out for like a week or something. And to see it happen again for the third fucking time, by the way, was... Scarlet lost the same way twice. My pants are looking tight. I'm just sitting. I sat here in awe. I couldn't say a word. I had, like I said, I had my hand covering my mouth that whole fucking sequence. I'm pretty sure that's A1 Pictures also, because they have been working closely with Nikke since the summer event with Dorothy and everyone else. Like ever since then, we've gotten A1 animations through all of these things, because the in-house stuff is different. I cannot. This is a huge problem. This is a really big problem. Remember when I was talking about, hey, you still have Lil Weiss's body inside of you? You remember how I kept bringing that up every fucking time Nihilista showed up on the screen? And every time her position was unclear, which side she was on, I'm like, hey, remember Lil Weiss's body? Hey, we should get that out of you right now. Hey. Because what happened? Lil Weiss's head and her body was reunited. And the worst, most fucked up thing about all of this, Lil Weiss is a power so unfathomably powerful within this universe. This is like if in Dragon Ball, Goku existed, but everyone at the next level of power was like at Satan or something. This difference, this gap in skill is so fucked. Because Lil Weiss can literally just run their pockets and they have no answer. This is literally watching a college student beat on second graders. It was incredibly crazy watching how everybody was so hopeful. That thing Nayuta was so worried about came to be. So she was so worried about the failure. What was crazy is that I was like backing Johan. I was like on his side, like, yeah, bro, you're gonna fail with or without. Like, if you don't do it, they're not gonna. This failure is so massive that no one could have fucking seen this coming. You also wonder why Lilith left Dorothy alone. She did get hit, saw blood and left. Can she not regenerate? Or is it because I'm thinking that the Queen's new vessel is Lil Weiss. I'm thinking that Lil Weiss could be there. She could potentially still be there. But remember, when the Queen was telling everybody, find the body. I have the head, but find the body. This is probably why. And what Mirror was trying to get, holy fuck. This, it happened so fast. When I almost called her Personette. When fucking Rapunzel ran at Lil Weiss, I was so happy for her. I was like, a happy end in Nikke? No fucking shot. And then I for some reason I forgot I'm playing Nikke. And that excitement and that joy disappeared within the matter of seconds, milliseconds. When she destroyed Rapunzel, just like that. It was faster than a Thanos snap. What is that akin to? You ever seen that dog, that meme of that dog falling down the stairs and he fucking explodes? That's what happened to Rapunzel. She disappeared into a sea of butterflies. Oh my, I have to talk to my friend. I have to go on Discord and talk to my friend who probably beat the story today. And then I'm going to go on Reddit, because I saw when somebody talked about it when they said that this story surpassed the past major anniversary events. In my head, I'm like, I was like, I could see that happening, but what could they possibly fucking do to surpass all of the major event stories, anniversary events that they have done up until this point? not only did I get the back of my knees kicked in, someone shoved my own balls down my own throat, bro. I am beyond words. I have to sit here. I want to watch that animation again. How dare they? I was getting ready to punch the fuck out of my closet door. Now that Little Weiss is back, I didn't even think. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's worse is that Dorothy saw her too. When she pulled up, when Papillon pulled up with Dorothy. Because now, okay, here's the fucked up and most important thing to also think about. I feel like there's absolutely no way Dorothy's going to continue her rampage against the Ark. Not now. She not only witnessed her friends get obliterated in front of her, but she saw an unknown entity, the Queen, take over Lilyweiss' body in perfect form, by the way. This is prime Lilyweiss we're looking at, alright? Lilyweiss had succumbed to a disease. She was not doing well. She got hit with the Itachi problem, right? You had the strongest fucking character in the entire game. You have to nerf them somehow. The most powerful character in the current universe in the current climate of the game. You have to nerf them with sickness. That is exactly why Itachi had to fall, and this is exactly why Lilyweiss had to fall, because she was too powerful. She was way too strong and way too broken to be left alive and on the side of humanity. So now you have a ridiculous, okay, there's a couple things also. Marion is not looking too good. The commander right now does not. Remember when I was just telling you, Des, about how we have to wait 3 months? Not only do we have to wait 3 months about what's going on with the main story, we have to hear about will we even find out if the commander will find out about what happened. He has no fucking idea what's going on. Dorothy can probably tell him, all right? But everybody else is too incapacitated, right? So here's the other part. Hello, Zachary. Yeah, we're a bit late. This game is too much to be contained in just this medium. I will say this. I will scream this into the heavens. I will fall to my knees in several Walmarts and maybe some Targets in your locations. But so remember the last stream? You were there, Des. When I had finished the main story of this game, of the most recent chapters, and I was saying how we have to wait 3 months. I'm at a loss at how much time we'll have to wait to get more about what happened here. But here's the good news. Here is the positives that I'm looking forward to. They have set up quite a bit here, all right? They have set up the fact that the Pioneer Squad are going to get some pretty big upgrades, which means we're going to get some better versions of the characters that we love so much. A stronger Guden? Please give that to me. A better Rapunzel who may fit better in the more updated game where we're at now, because remember, her abilities were really strong on launch, right? 60-second cooldown for the ability to revive your Nikke in combat. Only one character with that ability was allowed, right? And then that cooldown felt like it was a necessary trade-off. Snow White was one of the strongest characters in the game on launch. Obviously with the right team and the right setup, and you actually had to use... You had to time her burst, but like if you had that down, you can one-shot literally every single boss in the game. What would an updated Snow White be? Noah is still alive. We do not know about Haran or Isabel, though. Can I play DOA? Not today. You missed one of the heaviest, most ridiculous, most unparalleled okay, I wouldn't say unparalleled, but one of the best story sequences I've experienced in recent memory. All right. I'm not one to say peak, all right? I don't very much care for the term. But you missed on absolute peak here. I think without context of this game story, maybe don't watch the VOD, but at least watch the animation, I'd say. Those two events probably took place at the same time. Yeah. Oh, Rohan would probably tell the commander. He did get a phone call at the end of the chapter, right? Oh yeah, he did. It was from Johan. That's right. That is correct. Oh my fucking god. All right, let me. Okay. Let me go on Discord real quick. Listen, I'm gonna get back to you, Zachariah. I'm just I feel numb right now. I feel numb. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, I'm gonna read that. I'm just I have to go to sleep with this information. I have to do everything that I can to survive. You all do not understand just how much this story is important to my survival. I have to do everything that I can to survive long enough to make sure I see this fucking story to its conclusion. I have to spend all my money on this game. I should have spent money on that gacha skin. We have to keep this game alive. We have to make sure that nothing fucking happens to this damn game. This music, this is how I felt when I finished Expedition 33, by the way. Y'all ever crack a smile so happy just to be met with the biggest frown and fear that you have known? I don't even want to like I don't even want to talk because like there's so much to process, and I'm just like I don't know what to do next. What is going on? So this is this game's 3rd anniversary. I try to keep people in the know by explaining what's going on if they aren't familiar with this game or have not seen me play it. I don't know what chapter I started with, but I started playing the chapter, like the newest story chapters when they release on stream, and like I try to supplement everybody with as much information as I possibly can. So the only real way to not, it's one thing to watch the VOD and see the cutscene. I'm probably gonna play the cutscene again, but this time we're gonna have commentary. But someone who has no understanding of like the main story of this game, like it won't, the gravity of how fucked everything is, it's not. This is like jumping into Dragon Ball Z without watching Dragon Ball. Almost. What's a good comparison? I can't even think straight, bro. I'm getting overloaded. That is an understatement. That's pretty much where we're at. I am like, oh, I am absolutely overloaded. Like I am so beyond mind blown. I oh my god. Nobody talked about Lil Weiss's body. Okay. I also streamed the event where Lil Weiss was shown. Okay. You have to find that on my stream. Like on my channel. Maybe what I'm probably gonna have to do is make a Nikke playlist. Like I think it's come to that. There's a lot of Nikke stuff I gotta start doing now. But if you find that stream, and I forget which event it was it the 1st anniversary? No. 1st anniversary was after Lil Weiss's death. That was introducing Dorothy, right? The 2nd anniversary, 1.5 was the Kingdom, right? That was Crown's event. 2nd anniversary was what? That was about, was that Red Hood? And about Lil Weiss? Right? And then 2.5 was Little Mermaid's event. And then this, so you'd have to find the Red Ash event to learn about, oh my god. Yeah, I am, bro. I'm just luckily I'm not constipated. That would add on to my troubles. I know, we're lucky about that. For going on top of the one thing you like about DOA 6, it throws a lot easier to execute, but that's about it. I will address all the comments. Trust, I need to collect myself because I'm at such a loss of like, do I go on Discord? Do I end the stream? Do I talk about a lot of what's happening? I can't even, like, I want to express to my friends just how big a deal, because I don't think they've finished yet. I think they're like a day behind. So I have to, like, I am like that stressed dude, that stressed meme where that guy's hands are above his heads and he's got like veins in his head and he's just like looking. That's me right now. If I had a camera on, you guys would have seen my hand was literally covering my mouth from that entire cutscene up until the end of the event. It's so quiet. Everyone fucking died, by the way. Take my time. Drink some water. You're not about to lose. I can't. I refuse. I have to stick around. So everybody's dead, but everybody's still salvageable. So that's the other thing. Their heads were all beheaded. Rapunzel's whole body fucking was destroyed though. I'm gonna play the cutscene again. We're gonna play the cutscene again. Goddess Fall. I think it's A, right? And then B was the ending part. So we're gonna watch it again. Hold on, let me reiterate to my friends how fucked everything is. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I can't. All right. If I hop on FIFA, you play essentially you stay in contact with me during the stream. Okay. Oh no. Y'all remember how strong the fourth Hokage was, that whenever enemy villages saw him on the battlefield, they were ordered to retreat? I want to say Lilyweiss. Lilyweiss' power is like... it's probably on par to the fourth Hokage in his prime. But I think to properly explain how different the difference in skill is between the strongest Nikke in their squad that wasn't Lilyweiss does not... You know what? I think everybody has seen JJK. Y'all know how powerful Gojo was? Gojo... Lilyweiss is literally Gojo, okay? Imagine if Sukuna had taken over Gojo's body, alright? This is what we're dealing with. And I think the power levels... like, the gap in power is best represented in JJK in terms of like understanding how absolutely fucked everything is. How many fingers are you holding up? That's how bad my mental is right now. Cherry heads are still amazing. We will not talk about your husbands. Listen, this is... I think I want all the non-Nikke players to understand just what kind of situation we're in right now. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play the cutscene again, okay? But that's probably easily the most proper representation of how absolutely fucked everything is. The okay. It's cool. All right, let me go back to some of the comments real quick before we do this. You exercised your ass off today. You're at the gym. You're lucky. My gym was closed today, so I couldn't. Let me get some water. Hold on. I have some water up here. I have some water. I need to eat my Chinese food, bro. I need to eat something now. I don't even know what to do with my life right now. Okay. The other thing about what happened, right? Lil Weiss, that is their old squad leader. That's the other important thing about this. So, if you guys are wondering why Rapunzel ran at her, it was because that's their leader. And imagine seeing an old friend that you thought had died over 100 years ago. Or was it 60? It was either 100 or 60 years, I think, at this point. No, it was more than 100. Yeah, for them it was over 100 years since this all happened. About so, right? Get some ice. What do you think of my That is a hell of a typo to have. That is the most unfortunate typo. I am so sorry. I'm gonna allow it because it's really funny. But all right, we're gonna watch this. I'm going to try and explain. Yeah, that so Pollo had mentioned the fucking the Pepe punch. You know what? I'm gonna post that in the Discord. The gifts don't have a good selection of like. I just want the punch. I just want the wind up. Which gift do I use? I'll use this one. Okay, that's a very weird one, but whatever. No, you know, I don't like that one. That's ugly. Do I have to open? Hold on. Do I have to download a GIF or a picture from? I'll use this one. All right. Go hits homie. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So to understand what the fuck was happening here, Nihilister and Nayuta were talking about a way to poison the queen and kill her from the inside. So the problem is that the Pioneer Squad, the Pilgrims, were having trouble defeating the queen because she was recovering after every fatal attack that they had done to her.
しかも100年余り宇宙を漂っていたのですから
This is largely
何が言いたいんだ
I don't know if I should sit and read all of this again.
必要があります
So this is them discussing. They were talking about doing this since the very beginning of this event, by the way. And remember when this scene came up and I was like, hey, she had absorbed Lil Weiss's body. So last week, the first part of this event, Nihilister had said the queen was looking for Lil Weiss's body and she knew where it was. She hid it away, but she absorbed her body. It's in her. And these fuckers didn't think, hey, give it back.
しかし
Not a single person here thought of this fatal fucking mistake.
砕かれるでしょう
The problem here is not what Nihilister still did the good, like she did what she was supposed to have done. The problem was that nobody remembered that she had Lil Weiss's body in her. How is your day, Zachariah? Nah, I should. He should have stayed in 5, but
ならどうしろって俺のことを信じられるってのか
so with this, they were talking about what's called Unchained. Now, Unchained is this thing that prevents I'd have to talk about Nymph, and then I'd have to talk about Vapass. It's a lot. But Unchained is something that would terminate the queen, or so they thought. It functions differently in certain other characters. Like in standard Nikke, what it does is any fatal attack. So basically, that was the regenerative factor, right? If a Nikke gets damaged, oh no, their brain, that means they're vulnerable. There's something protecting their brains and their bodies. Nymph. The Unchained makes it so that they're no longer influenced by Nymph. They don't have any idea what Nymph is, by the way. But it also means the next fatal attack means you're dead.
信じて構いませんか
As long as the brain doesn't get damaged, I'm pretty sure it's fine though.
もっと信用
So they
できるや
had
つにしとけよ
one bullet left of this Unchained. Johan gave it to Nayuta. Nayuta entrusted it with Nihilister.
それはその通りですあなたのお好きなように
With how thick she is, you better not see fucking thigh gap when she closes her legs. A Nihilister?
てめえはマジでクソって
I don't remember.
何もかも思い通りに動いて嬉しいかだがこれだけはよく覚えとけ
She's like the Bakugo of this universe in a way. You can kind of say.
選んだの
Her arrogance, anyways.
絶対に忘れはしません
And this is also, I don't know if you guys missed this. So that's the bullet that has Unchained in it. So what happened was that Nihilister took herself out, but also took, well, intended to take the queen out.
これでも食っとけクソババア
And so this is the queen, who also has Lil Weiss's head. She already has her fucking head within her. And like I was saying this whole time, I didn't voice it here, but in my mind I was thinking, okay, because I said it earlier, right? What about Lil Weiss's body? But now when I learned that she charged straight at her, I'm like, She hurls herself, and I said, wait a minute. Are we not concerned about... Her body breaks apart as she runs into the queen. But you see, when see, this is where my red flags were like, the red alarm was going off right here. Her arms were open wide, and they mentioned like it is to like as if she was embracing her child, and I said, oh no. She can have you? Oh boy, you will be the seat. So as she's like disappearing to the sea of butterflies, she absorbs. Well, when this happened in my head, I said, oh. But I think what happened after this, because I'm pretty sure I was saying it at this point. Animation. Give us an animation, please. And I was like, no. And then Naita shows up. Right. When the queen... So... What is it called? The black... What is it? We just had a story chapters on it. But that stuff that Behemoth... Like the 4 beasts bathed in, right? That was the queen's blood. And when it oozed out of her body and I saw the head, what I thought was just going to be the head. Okay. If you aren't a C-free woman, do you really love her? No, you're right. You're right. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Thanos snapped right out of there. But yeah, so the queen is weakened right now. Say less. And when they did all of this, all right, I was sitting here with my fist to the sky. This is like when Tachyon raced her final race against Jungle Pocket, all right? Like, it was like one guy in the crowd who rolls his fist when this happened. And I'm just like, there's no way they lose this. Famous last words. And this whole time I was like, please have a video for this. Like, I wanted to see. Oh, this is when they were talking about how late she was, so this is not really important. They were just having some banter. Okay. That was setting up. I thought that was going to be that part. So anyways, it's B. So this was after the queen fight, right? Okay, so this is when she gathers her power. Alright. Basically, Naita has a bunch of clones all over the earth. And so she took the power from all her clones so that she can use her actual abilities. And then this, I'm just gonna... I absolutely would. Like, there's no question asked. There's no if and like. Yes, the Nikke community have been begging for this game to get an anime. So what's interesting, I don't know if you heard me, or if you hear when I talked about it, but A1 Pictures has been behind the last few animations that this game has had. One of the surveys had asked the people if we wanted an anime, and I think unanimously we all said yes. So I'm expecting A1 to do the animation for the Nikke anime whenever they decide to do that, since they've been doing their animation since the summer event. Now it's gonna be full of fan service and shit. I'm going to literally ignore it. Gunslinger Girl? Do I have a manga? I think I've been meaning to watch that for all these years, and by that I mean we'll get to it eventually, yeah. Bro, when this part happened, I was over here cheering, and then when Scarlet, because I was like, Scarlet didn't do anything yet, and we're just waiting, and then when this happened, man, I was like, Scarlet got her, she got her hit in. Everybody got to attack her, right? And when this happened, I genuinely did not know what to do. I was like, oh, they did it, and they're gonna end the animation. Everybody's like, this game for the past 3 years of in the game, this is what they have been working towards. Now imagine, just imagine, when this happened, I said, uh-oh, because the sky is ominous. When it did this, and I saw her there, remember, this is their old captain. This is their old leader in the fucking flesh, and she fucking died, all right? Like over 100 years ago. She's so happy to see her, and when she fucking opened her eyes, I was like, oh, is it Lilyweiss? Is it actually and then this, I said, oh no. I had my hand over my mouth from this point all the way until the end. That is Lilyweiss' smile. Bro, and that is foul right there. Lilyweiss did this to Scarlet before. Just, she's doing it with a smile on her face the whole time. Absolutely nobody on this team is strong enough to fight her. By the way, beheaded, gone. Nia to use literally everything she had just to take the queen out. It's just, oh, my head hurts. Marion, who was going to be the next queen, by the way, but she was going to fight for humanity, got her core ripped out of her. This is the absolute worst case scenario. Marion, like, she's kind of in the daze right now because she had just gotten beaten pretty badly right before this, so she's just waking up. Slowly it advances. Lays a hand on her chest and rips the core out, drives through her chest and she just falls to the... Clearly pleased. Stares at the red core glowing in its grasp. And it was titled Goddess Fall. Alright, but everything after this. Dorothy. This is when Dorothy arrived. Oh no, right, Papillon showed up, and then Dorothy. Papillon here is a non-combative Nikke. She has a gun, but she's not made for combat. She's made for espionage. So the fact, this is way out of character for her. So for her to come back, fight the strongest being in the world currently. Why do people run to something after seeing them uninjured? Well, because they didn't know. So the thing is, they thought that they killed the queen, but they had no idea that Nihilister had Lila Weiss's body. The only people who knew that were Johan and no, I think it was just Nayuta. The only people who knew that was Nihilister and Nayuta, I'm pretty sure. So it's one of those, she had Lila Weiss's like demeanor, and it looked like she had Lila Weiss's warmth, right? But she didn't have any time to react. I think Dorothy was the only one who's... Dorothy is just skeptical by nature. She's very cautious. So Dorothy was the only one who was like, no, you're not Lila Weiss. But well, no one else got the chance to like even process what happened. You want to say something? You're trying to hold it? I'm curious. What is it that you have on your mind? Let thyself be free. Zachariah, even practicing Brad, Hanukkah, Marie. Am I sure you can say it? Okay, message it to me on Discord. And now I'm a little worried. Message to me on Discord, and I'll see if it's something that can be discussed on the stream. The fight closes in on her. She fires wildly, panic rising with every shot, but it doesn't so much as flinch, just draws near. It's like It Follows, if anyone has seen that movie. Discord isn't working on PC? Uh-oh. You know what? I'll let you cook. There's not much left to talk about here. That's just along what happened afterwards. Oh wait, whoops. I hit play there. So here I am. 3 years of build-up for this moment. 3 years of everybody fighting to... We need happy music. Yeah, they pretty... Yeah. It is what it is. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you ask. I am so tense right now. I'm so very like high strung. You could have said this on stream. This isn't even a problem, really. Just think away. Well, yeah. I'll be honest. This is the only moment in my life in this time that I actually am not very keen on talking about DOA. Mostly because I'm still very taken aback by what the fuck just happened here. Alright, hold on. We can discuss a little bit of DOA because I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go on Honkai Star Rail and play that. Alright, I'm gonna unwind and just play that and be happy. Alright. Oh boy. But yeah, if you want to, bro, I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring myself to talk about DOA. I just can't think of anything else. Like, I'm so fixated on what happened in this game that I don't know. How that combo went in the movie? Why do you need permission and stuff? And oh oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. I read what he said. I didn't have it in me to respond because I am still catching my breath, so I'll allow it. So here's one thing I want to remind everybody who is watching this stream. You understand? Just making sure I breathe. I'm so speechless. I'm literally speechless. One thing I want to remind everybody watching this, who may not be familiar with Nikke in the story, the devs had specifically mentioned that we are still in the... This is still like... How do I say? This is still like the prequel. This isn't even like the... Not the prequel, but like this isn't the main shit. This Nikke story that we're getting, that I've been streaming and talking about, is setting up for something else. This is just the beginning. They had mentioned, what's the word that they specifically said? Not prequel. But this is like a story setting up for the main story, basically. All the main story that's in this game isn't the main story. This is just what happened prior to what they really want to tell. And in my mind, I'm just like, where could they possibly go? We have one goal. Once we kill the queen, that's it. So like in my mind, I was like, so what happens next? This is a bigger problem than the queen alone. I really, really want to emphasize that. Like I said, this is like if Sukuna took over, you know, I've been drawing a blank on it. Gojo, like this is if Sukuna took over Gojo's body. Bad. As y'all know, there's not really anybody who is there equipped to deal with that kind of power. All right. And the pilgrims. So one thing we do know, right? Dead. Destroyed, but her brain is safe. Destroyed, recovering. Destroyed, dead, destroyed, also destroyed. So we have Cinderella, who was just, they're gonna find Hansel and Gretel. So if anyone was here during Cinderella's event, which was, what was that? That was the second anniversary, right? Because Dorothy was 1.5, right? But the Goddess Fall, the first Goddess Fall, by the way, that was the first anniversary, right? Cinderella's story, Hansel and Gretel are heretics right now. So the heretics are like Indivilia, for example, or Nihilister, or Liberalio, who is right here. Red Shoes showed up as well. And we have Scarlet's sister, who will probably be playable at some point. The difference between destroyed and dead. Destroyed means that their bodies were completely obliterated, but as long as their brains are intact, they are still alive. Actually, you know what? Red Hood, the thing about Red Hood is that I'm going to put her in air quotes dead because of what happened. So if you guys were with me in the main story, remember you guys saw little Rappy. Is Rappy in this? No, she's they don't have the category for her, so she's this one. Remember the little character, the little queen that was made by the four beasts, and it turned out to be a younger version of her, and she was like, that's my daughter. So I have to explain the lore here. Rappy, oh my god, you have to talk about Rappy's event story, okay? Rappy had 2 cores in her. Back when I played this game, I didn't stream it, alright? But the second chapter in this game, Rappy was beheaded. But Rappy's head remained on the surface. So, as everyone saw, from 3 years ago, her head that was just chilling on the surface was taken and it was used, and that head also had 2 cores in it. The other core is Red Hood's core. So this Rappy lost Red Hood's core because these two were able to like switch. Basically, Rappy would go dormant and Red Hood would take over Rappy's body, and vice versa. Rappy would take over and then Red Hood would be dormant. But well, I wouldn't say recent, I think a year ago now, Red Hood's core was taken out. She's gone. But her core exists within the little Rappy now. In your mind, it'll always be this lady. In your mind, it'll always be this girl. I didn't even see that part. I think I finally found an interesting isekai, or of a beautiful villain actually falling for a treacherous husband that's round, big, and bald. So fat ugly bastard is what we call that. She has nice legs. What was it, Rappy or Red Hood? Red Hood is a giant, by the way. She's really fucking tall. But it could also be that a Rappy's short. But I think it's both. Rappy's short, but Red Hood is really fucking huge. Like, just really tall. You have to watch the Rappy event to see it. Right, the difference between dead and destroyed. So some characters are absolutely confirmed not alive, kind of. Actually, the thing about it, Isabel and Haran were not confirmed to be dead. They disappeared in a sea of butterflies, but as long as their brains are intact, they can be rebuilt. So really, is anyone really dead here? I think we do have some people who are dead, but I need to look through this and make sure and see. Maybe we don't. Yeah, well, in any case, it's not looking too good, we'll say. It's not looking too good. They are not confirmed dead. But they might as well be. But we don't know for sure. Oh, the redhead woman that... Okay, I want you to look... Okay. So, she has red hair. Rappy also has red hair. It narrows it down to not at all. The one with the skirt, Rappy. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's alright. This one. So she's 6'8". Red hood? Yeah, makes sense. Hate how fighting games always take advantage of the girl Kirk. That's a whole... I don't have it in me to discuss that today and right now. I have to marinate on this, honestly. I need to go on the Reddit and see what has been talked about regarding this. But yeah, Red Hood being 6'8" makes sense. Like, I had to really emphasize, Red Hood is really fucking tall. This character is a fucking giant. Like, it's not even just like how tall she is, it's about like how wide she is too. Like, Rappy is this little, like, you see how Rappy looks in this, right? You could say she's maybe thick or whatever, right? Red Hood is like probably two Rappies put next to each other. Like, I'm like, she's just big. For no fucking reason. Rappy's the one you're referring to? Yeah. So everyone else about 4'7", probably? Yeah, probably. Like, definitely since they're like Asian inspired, probably more so. They're definitely much shorter. But we have, like, Senti's pretty tall. We don't know how tall she is, but Senti's pretty tall. I think... Who else is pretty tall? Or looks to be that way? There aren't many. She's a fire burst one. Starts with an R, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me right now. Rumani. I think she was pretty tall as well. But there's just not a lot of tall characters. But yeah, Red Hood is probably the tallest. Senti's like pretty tall here. Yeah, everyone else is pretty short. Maiden might be tall. Guilty might be kind of tall too. Moran could possibly be tall. I don't think so though. Emma could be tall. Emma might be tall. No one else is really like, alright, but there's a reason. She has a reason to let the short people hate on her queenliness. Okay. So there might be an actual return for Red Hood here. I am okay. I need to end the stream. I need to sit here and collect my thoughts. Okay. Oh, this is what you were talking about? Oh, this is the height chart? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was like accurate too. I have to tip my hat to my friend. All right. Not fully. I thought you said 8, but you saw 6 instead. That's fine. That still makes sense. That absolutely still makes sense, though. I'm gonna join my friend's Discord chat because all of them play Nikke, so I need to go in there and tell them about what the fuck just happened. I'm gonna end the stream, okay? Thank you all for watching. I am still like I don't know. I'm gonna need some time to recover from this, but think about Rappy. You're right. We love Rappy. We love Rappy P. We love Rappy P, and we love Annis, who will soon be getting her main new character. So we've seen her in the story, right? The new version of her. This is the summer alt. Annis is really up there too, and when she gets her alt, I'm probably gonna do. So when Rappy came out, I got all 3 stars for her as soon as she released, but I'm probably gonna do the same for Annis as well. I need to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. I will be back on a day sometime this weekend or Monday or Tuesday, since I'm pretty much not doing anything that whole time. We will be back on one of those days. Oh, we will be back for the hard mode. So next Wednesday is when hard mode starts. All right. Soda is 7-2. I almost don't believe that, maybe, but we'll see. I'll show you who Soda is. So usually with these events, it's story part 1, story part 2, and then story part 2 has a hard mode. So that means on that Friday, so it would be a week from tomorrow. I'll be home late, but we'll get the hard mode ending, which is one little scene, but it gives a bit of like extra stuff to what's going on in the concurrent story. We'll be back on that day. So until then, once again for the 3rd time, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here and watching this unfold alongside me. We'll be back then, for Nikke at least. Oh right, Soda. Oh my god, let me show Soda real quick. I don't think Soda's that tall, but well, this is one version of Soda. The other version of Soda is somewhere. Ask the creator. Yeah. All right. Ending stream. Later, Zay, and everyone else who's here.